Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to do this cut crease tutorial for you, and I wanted to play around with my new purple liquid liner that I got from NYX. So I came up with this makeup look. Prior to filming I already used my soft ochre paint pot to prime, and I already drew on my eyebrows. So starting off, I'm taking my black gel liner from Rimmel London, and I'm just going to use a tiny little angled brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to trace and stencil where I want the cut crease to be. I always go above my natural fold in my eye because it's just easier. If you go into your eye, or your eye crease, then that's when all the smudging happens, and that's when you can't get that nice clean kind of cut crease look. I always go up, around, and then down, and then I'll flick it out a little bit to the side so it gives that nice little winged shape. The first colour I'm going in with is Birkin from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using my 228 crease brush from Zoeva. I'm going to go in above the crease line. Don't worry if you get a little bit on the lid or below the crease line that we've already drawn on. We can clean that up later. As you see, I do get eyeshadow down there, but mainly you want to focus this on above the crease line. And I'm using circular motions and swiping motions to blend that out nicely. You want this colour to be really soft. And for the next shade, I'm going in with Dusty Rose from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a very light, cool toned purple. I'm using my brush number 8 from my Vanity Planet brush set, which if you've seen my last video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I literally love this brush. It's such a nice blending brush. It's quite like tightly packed, the hairs, so they don't spread out so much, so it's quite precise. So I'm just going to go above the line, but a little bit below where we put Birkin, and I'm going to use sweeping motion side to side and go right from that inner corner line. And then I'm taking Fudge, I mean how can I not, with a cut crease tutorial, and I'm taking a Fraulein little fluffy brush, and I'm going to pop this just directly on top of the line. Now this came out quite heavy. I probably didn't tap off enough excess, so I just basically put on a heavy load of exactly where I wanted it, and then I wiped off all the product left on the brush, and then I blended it out. So it just shows that we all do kind of make little mistakes, but there's always ways that we can kind of fix and correct that. Then I'm taking Noir from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Shadow Couture palette, and I'm just going to go in with a little liner brush and kind of define that cut crease line a little bit more before we start smoking it out. So I'm going to go all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner point, and just take your time with this. You don't want to smudge it. You can smudge it upwards, but try not to smudge it like below, because cleaning up black eyeshadow is kind of difficult. And then I'll start to smudge it upwards towards the Fudge shade, just so it blends out easier when we use a bigger brush. Then I'm taking my detail shader brush from Zoeva, and I'm just going to put a tiny amount of black eyeshadow on the brush and smudge it up and out. So I keep the brush flat so it's kind of on its side, and I flick upwards. And this just kind of gradually makes the black go into all those other colours that we put on without applying loads. Then I'm going to take my soft ochre paint pot, and I'm just going to clean up with a concealer brush all over the lid, and I'm just going to clean up that cut crease line to make it really sharp. Now this takes your time, and the best tip I can give you is to raise your eyebrows really high to stretch the skin. It'll be so much easier to clean up when you do that. Then for my favourite bit, I'm going to go in with my new NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner in Vivid Blossom. And I'm going to apply this just underneath the cut crease. Only a little bit. I want a thin line and to be as straight as possible. It was kind of tricky. And then again, the only tip I can give you is to rest your little finger on your cheekbone when doing this, because it will just steady your hand. And then for my winged eyeliner, I'm going to go in with my gel liner, which is the first gel liner we used at the start to make the cut crease shade, which is the Rimmel London one in black. And I'm going to use my 317 Zoeva brush, and I'm just going to create a really thin wing, and I wanted it to be quite out and straight rather than going up, because I want to connect the lower lash line to the liner, and if it was going up too much, it'd look a bit strange and it'd make my eye shape look really weird. Then I'm going to go in with my felt tip liner from Horus just to fill in the rest of the eyeliner. Then to start my lower lash line off, I'm going to take the V2 palette from Sleek Makeup, and I'm going to take this purple shade on my Fraulein little fluffy brush, and I'm going to work this colour all the way from that kind of winged eyeliner underneath it all the way to the inner corner. It just gives a nice base colour before we put the black, and because we've used purple in the eye, I just thought it would look nicer to use a purple also. Then taking the black shade again on the same fluffy brush, but this time I'm going to keep the brush quite close to my eyeball. I did think I actually got some bristles stuck in there, but I'm just going to kind of smoke it out from side to side quite close to the lash line, pretty much be on the lash line. And so you can just see a little bit of purple underneath. I think it just looks prettier. And then after that, I'll go in with my detail shader brush to get really close to the lash line and make sure that the winged eyeliner part is really smoked out nicely, because obviously with a bigger brush, it's kind of harder to be precise underneath that winged eyeliner. And then going back in with the gel liner, I'm just going to coat my waterline. Then I'm going to use my Eye of Horus mascara to coat my top and bottom lashes, ready for falsies. Then to complete this look, I'm taking my eyelashes in the style Scarlett, I had to think then, and they're from Huda Beauty, and I'm just using my duo glue. And that's it guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed. Please don't forget to hashtag me Amy's Makeup Box if you recreate this look on Instagram so I can see it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, and join our little family. So until next time guys, I'll see you soon.